Hello Pisces, this is Olivia. I had to start your video over because the battery pack died. Whoops. Anyway, I got as far as your first card coming out and it flopped out, and it was the Two of Cups in reverse. So what I did, I just put it back in the deck in the reverse, and I reshuffled everything and cleared it. And to repeat what I'd said earlier, this is your last reading in October the 26th through the 31st. The 31st is on a Saturday, and that's Halloween, and it's also a full moon in Taurus. Just to give you a heads up, I hope all is going well with you. And let's dig in the cards and see what is going on. Let's see how you are doing. The last couple of readings I've had, which was for Cappy and Aqua, both of theirs were highly spiritual. Very spiritual. But anyway, let's see what comes out for you. I know you're you're a water sign. You have a lot of psychic abilities. You definitely have intuition. You probably have more than you know. Let's see what we have for you. Oh, the Hermit reverse. Well, that's maybe better than the Two of Cups. We'll see. But with this card, this tells me that in the Hermit reverse is somebody that's looking for answers. Instead of looking within themselves, they're looking outside of themselves. And they could be viewing tarot readings, or they could be asking family or friends for advice on a situation, or it just could be, it could be anything. Maybe they're asking a pastor or a priest or something on that nature, a spiritual guide. When in reality, in the upright, and this is true for everybody, not just for Virgos, which hold, this is their card. In the upright, that all the answers are within them. All the answers. You ask it's like talking to your soul. When you're in the upright with this card, it's like you're talking to your soul. And you're getting direct answers from your higher self, which is also the soul. But in reverse, it's like they're ignoring that and they're going outside of themselves. Now, in this particular deck, I always freak out when I see that. I don't know, can you see that that snake on the path? I think that's a warning to be careful of who you speak to. Anyway, let's keep going and see what we come up with. Oh, now the light changed. Oh, I have a hard time with lights. Ooh. Okay, we'll just leave it at that for now. Okay. So, what do we have next for you, Pisces? The Page of Swords. Oh, you're looking outside of yourself. You're looking and watching somebody. You're keeping an eye on somebody. But I always say in this particular card, it almost looks, he looks so devious. He doesn't look very friendly. And the other thing that I'll always look at is those two birds. Those are blue jays. And if you know anything about birds, they're kind of the meanest birds out of a lot. Because they're so big, they overpower the smaller birds and steal their food. Does that make sense to you? It's that kind of energy. It's like, I don't know. But normally the Page of Swords in the upright is basically someone that's gathering information on somebody or watching a job or person. And it doesn't necessarily mean that it's for negative reasons. It could just be that they're watching. Or it could be them being watched. But I always say, if it's on, this is your side, this is you watching somebody. That's the way I read it. Okay, next. Ooh, the Knight of Swords in reverse. Now this is somebody that gets very anxious and wants to move now, but they don't really have a plan. It's more of an ego that's trying to push them to do something, which isn't always good, because the ego does not really care about you like your soul does. Sometimes I want to say that the ego and the soul are like counterparts. They butt heads. They're totally opposites. But in the universe, there's always a polarity. Something good, something bad, and it's what keeps everything in focus. If that makes, or balance. Does that make sense to you? It's like it can't be all good. It can't be all bad. Oh my gosh. What would we do if everything was wonderful? Anyway, I'm just being silly. Oh, and now we have the King of Wands in reverse. Now this is somebody that, if they don't get their way, if they've had a plan or a mission or whatever it is and they're not getting their way, they become like, I'm going to say more like a brat. They just belch out whatever meanness they have in them because they're not getting their way. Because in the upright, this guy makes a plan and he pursues it until the end. But in reverse, there's something that's not working for them. And they get like, it's like a little child when they don't get that candy bar that they want at the store. They stomp their feet and start crying. It's kind of that energy. But his mouth can be very mean. All right. Let's look at their person. How's this going? Ooh, they have choices. Now, let's just keep going. The Seven of Cups means there's plenty of choices here, but they're not sustainable. They're not possibly even real. And then you have the Ace of Wands on top of that. You're looking for a new beginning, a spark of life, or a new passionate relationship. Or it could just be somebody that's looking for creativity. And right now I feel like it's all your energy, but that doesn't mean it's going to continue that way. We'll keep going. Somebody is looking for a new spark, a new option, a new choice that's passionate or creative. Now the Sun. Now the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. And not only that, any of the negative cards that are around the Sun are made more positive. Interesting. And then the next card, Temperance. I almost feel like this is all about you, Pisces. I don't feel that there's another person. Not at this point. Unless this is something that they're going through. That could be. But Temperance is here to help this person balance. Because it's only on their side. Now, if it would have been the one in the middle, it would have been a balance between the two of you. All right, let's get the card that links the two sides together. Oh my God. The Devil. Now the Devil is somebody that he has a masculine and a feminine. They're chained to each other around their necks and then hooked together so that they can never separate. That to me is obsessive or obsession. Excuse me. There might be some kind of obsession here. That could be why somebody's watching somebody. But I don't know yet who this is yet. But it could be. And there's something about them wanting to rush over to this person because they have a truth that they need to speak. And they're not happy where they are. And they're looking for answers, but in all the wrong places. God, I think there's a country song about that. But anyway, let's see what's going on with the Hermit in reverse and the Page of Swords. What is this about? Well, whatever they're doing, they're going to reach victory. That in their mind and in their heart and soul, they believe that they're going to reach a victory. The Six of Swords, or Six of Wands, talks about a battle that has just been lost, or a battle that's just been won, excuse me. It's been won. And this is not only a card of victory, it's also about recognition. You know, being praised for the work they've done by other people. Interesting. So let's see. What is the Knight of Swords in reverse with the King of Wands in reverse? What is this about? Two of Pentacles. This tells me there's somebody here that's, and maybe they've already done this, but the two pentacles are trying to balance each other, you know, keeping them up in the air so that one doesn't get lost or fall. But in the reverse, somebody's already made a decision. And it's between two things. It could be two jobs, two people, two friends, anything like that. It doesn't necessarily have to be about money. And it could be also that they're trying to balance money, but they're losing money because something dropped. One of these coins dropped. So it could be about money. Let's clarify the Seven of Cups with the Ace of Wands. There's something here that has not been revealed. There's a secret. Oh, interesting. And actually, this is you, Pisces, your card anyway. I'm not going to say this is your side, but it could be. I said that at the beginning. It kind of feels like it's all you. But let's keep going. So right now, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 major, 5 major, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana cards, which tells me there's some kind of divine guidance here. That the divine is trying to speak to you. Let's clarify the Sun with the Temperance. The Temperance is Archangel Michael trying to keep everything balanced or balancing everything. Another major arcana. So you have 6 major arcanas. The Strength card in reverse, though, tells me that whatever it is that is supposed to be happening with this Sun in Temperance, it's kind of a balancing act. Now up here there's some secret, which doesn't surprise me with the Seven of Cups, because that is nothing but secrets. You don't know what you're going to get when you choose from that bunch of cups. I'll clarify that later again. But in the meantime, this Sun with the Temperance here, Archangel Michael, this is somebody that's trying to awaken somebody by using the Sun's energy to wake them up. And I'm not talking about physically, I'm talking about spiritually perhaps. Because right now, with the Strength card in reverse, this is kind of telling me that they don't have enough strength to do anything right now. Isn't that interesting? Interesting. Or they're just not in balance. They're not, it's like this person on this side is just not getting it. Now this is a Leo card. This is Capricorn, Virgo, Pisces, and Sagittarius. What's the next card out? The Page of Pentacles, a new beginning. There's a brand new beginning. And it could be in any aspect of your life, really. It's a new beginning that perhaps this could be your person. I said a while ago that it could be all you. I kind of wonder if this isn't your person. And they're kind of, and with this being, not really it's hard to see this. There's an illusion over this person's eyes. They can't make a good decision. And with the moon This tells about secrets that haven't been revealed. So to me, it's almost like saying that this whole situation here is under secret. It's like there's something that's not being told because it's meant to be secret. If this is somebody in your life, it could be a Leo or Sagittarius. Again, a Leo. Twice Leo. If there's some Leo in your life that's not, they might be trying to look for something that you're not even aware of. Pisces, I'm thinking they're trying to look for something passionate, something else, something that is not going to be sustainable, but they're still looking. And they haven't revealed that truth to you. And I don't know that they will. And with the Strength card here, it's like, you know, the Strength card, it's amazing. With the sun being here, this sun lights up every negative card around it. Now, the Strength card in reverse is, to me, to some degree, a negative card because it talks about, you know, somebody that doesn't have courage to make a move or to do something. The cowardly lion, I've heard it expressed. And this is what I would call a negative card. But it's like you've got the Sun card and Temperance here that's trying to balance that out for whoever this person is, and I feel like it's a Leo. If that makes any sense to you. But there's something about the two of you that is bound by the devil. And that's not a good thing, because that means you're controlled by the devil energy. This is Capricorn. Now, let's clarify this devil card. The King of Cups. This could be you, Pisces. I'm sorry to say. It's a water sign. Are you the one that's attached to somebody that you can't let go? Is there some kind of codependency here? Are you relying on this person to meet your needs and they're getting burnt out of it? They're looking somewhere else? Let's clarify the Page of Pentacles. Ooh, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This is a loss of a home. Perhaps disarray of a home. It could be a home that's financially losing money. There could be a loss here. And this new beginning could be a new beginning in a job, hopefully, to help maintain this balance here. Let's clarify. I always clarify the Moon and the High Priestess. Let's clarify that and see what we can come up with. Oh, the Star. The Star talks about healing, guidance, hopes, a wish come true. This is what, if this is all you, this is what you're wishing for. You're wishing for something different. You're wishing for something that's more passionate. It doesn't necessarily, this is Aquarius. It doesn't necessarily mean an Aquarius person, but it could be. But it also, this talks about a lot of hope. Wow, wow, wow. It almost feels like you're on a journey trying to figure everything out. You know, you're trying to ask other people. You're trying to learn from viewing somebody over here or just learning. You are going to have victory over that. You are going to gain some knowledge that's going to help you make a good choice. Or, yeah. Because this is mirroring each other. The the Hermit and the Seven of Cups are mirroring each other. And any cards on top of that are also being mirrored. And over here you have the Ace of Wands with the Page of Swords. And it's interesting, the Six of Wands, which is the Victory card, is headed in that direction. It's like you're bypassing the trouble here and going right into looking for another choice. Emotional. The cups represent emotions and the heart. And possibly the soul. But at this point, I don't think you have enough. I believe this is all you, Pisces. I don't believe you have enough courage at this point to take any action. Right now, it's just a dream or a wish. But there is help here. There is Archangel Michael is about temperance, and that's about balance in the scales. Making sure that everything is going to be balanced before it can be brought to you. But you're definitely going to have to drop something. And you definitely want to take action, but in reverse, you can't. It's not the right time. And this King of Wands is not happy either. You did drop something. But the bad thing is, if this is you too, Pisces, this devil energy is brought on by you. You're wanting to latch on to somebody. That almost feels like codependency. It's like you can't live unless you're with somebody. I don't know if that makes sense to you. Let's clarify. Well, I've clarified everything. I'm not going to go any further. It's just a general reading. I hope that this at least gives somebody some guidance, but I do at the end of it all, I know I went back and forth about you and them. Honestly, it feels like the whole thing is about one person. It's like this is the actions that you're taking, and these are this is all what you're hoping will happen. And this, and maybe maybe Pisces, you're attached to somebody or a home life or something like that. A loss of money or something on that order. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Wands is in reverse too. This is somebody that can be very lusty. He's just, you know, he runs and, you know. Or it could just be that there's a loss of information, because this can, in the upright, be really good information that's coming in, but in the reverse, it can be not bad, but not at all. No communications. Because it's been lost. Let's get one of the universal cards to see if we can wrap this up and put it all together. The Six of Swords, or they call it the Six of Thoughts. Peaceful times are on the horizon. The storms have passed, and now you can see that your destination is within sight. The stress in your life will begin to fade away, allowing for happier times. It may be necessary to take a journey over water or to another country. Oh my God. Happier times, peaceful times are on the horizon. That's what I said. It feels like this is all about planning, observing, knowing that you're going to manifest in victory. Want it all to happen now, but it can't because, yeah. And this is what you're looking for. This is, on this side, this is like a wish come true, wishing on a star. That's what I have for you, Pisces. Gosh, I hope this helps you and gives you some insight. Until I see you next time in November. Namaste.